up, you guys? It's Bertha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell for weekly notifications when I upload a new video. So today we're back with another makeup tutorial. I'm super excited for this makeup tutorial because it is very close to my heart, because today we're going to be doing a sugar skull, also known as La Catrina in Spanish, which is based on the Mexican holiday Dia de los Muertos, or translated to Day of the Dead. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a backstory of what Dia de los Muertos is. So it is a Mexican holiday celebrated in Mexico, which is where I'm from. We celebrate it on November 2nd, and it's a day where we celebrate people who have passed on in our lives, whether it's a friend, family, or anybody that we knew. And on that day, we celebrate their lives by cooking their favorite food, praying for them, singing for them, dressing up as like La Catrina, doing like cool makeup, and like just celebrating what their life was. So I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial based on La Catrina. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. So let's get started. So to get started, we're going to be using our LA Colors face primer before we start applying any makeup. So we're going to do that first. So I'm going to get my makeup sponge here and put some of the primer on my sponge. Okay, now that we got our makeup primer on, now we're going to be using our LA Colors Conceal Correct Green Concealer. So I'm going to start adding it on my red spots as usual. And now we're going to be dabbing it with our blending sponge. And now we're going to be adding our ELF 2-in-1 concealer. I'm using the concealer part of it, and put some on where we put our green concealer. And now we're going to be blending it. And now we're going to be adding our CoverGirl's BB Cream foundation here. And putting some on our sponge. So now we're going to get started on our eyebrows. Well, actually we're only going to be doing one of our eyebrows. You'll see what we're going to do with the other one later. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and I'm going to be using it on only one of my brows. Now that we applied our clear brow gel, now we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brown Wiz Brown Wiz crayon, and then we're going to be coloring in our eyebrow. Gonna trace the line of the eyebrow and then color it in. We got our eyebrow done, so now we're going to be starting our eye makeup. So I'm going to be using my ELF Retro Paradise palette here. Very colorful palette. I love it. I got this at Target. They have pretty cute eyeshadow palettes for a pretty good price. So for this tutorial, we're going to be using this color over here, which is called Caliente. And we're going to be dabbing some on our eyeshadow brush here. And then we're going to start applying it on our eye. Okay, we applied it to our lid. Now we're going to be using another shade for our eye. And we're going to be using a nice glitter shadow here. We're going to be using Paraíso, which is paradise. And we're going to be dabbing some on our brush to add a nice glitter touch to our eye. So now we're going to be putting it on our lid. As you can see, it does create a nice glitter pattern, which really pops out our eye. So that's what we're going for. So now we finish our eyeshadow. Now we're going to be doing our eyeliner. I'm going to be using my same old jet black ELF eyeliner. We're only going to be doing eyeliner on this eye. So now that we did our eyeliner, came out perfect on the first try, which makes me super happy, so I don't have to redo it. So now we're going to be using our eyelash, I don't know what these are called, like presser, I guess. I always keep forgetting what they're called. But I'm gonna pump up my eyebrows, my eyelashes, like so, to add more volume to our eyelashes. And as you can see, our eyelashes are now more fuller. Now that we have our first eye done, we're going to be moving on to our second eye. So for this one, we're going to create like a nice big skeleton eye. As you know that skeletons have like these big, huge black eyes. Well, they're not really eyes, but like big holes in them. So we're trying to go for that look, but we're only going to do one of the eyes. So we're going to be using a different brush here that's like smaller. And we're going to be tracing a circle to help us like color in the eye. So we're still going to be using the ELF Jet Black eyeliner. So I'm going to dip this brush a little bit, as so, and we're going to be tracing a circle. Okay, now we have our circle. It doesn't look like perfectly like symmetrical, but it's just to help us like fill in the black eyeshadow. So that's what we're gonna do. So, and I'm gonna switch over to my eyeshadow brush, and I'm still using the same palette. So now I'm gonna be using this other shade that's called Nightlife, and we're gonna be dabbing it on our eyeshadow brush. And as you can see, it's a very dark color, which is what we're going for. So now we're going to take the brush and color in our eye. And we're also going to color in our eyebrow because we don't want our eyebrow to show. Okay, we finished doing our second eye, and now we're going to create this flower look. And we're going to be using our eyeliner again with the same brush we used to trace our circle. So I'm going to take this out and dab some eyeliner onto this brush. And we're going to be drawing some like flower-like petals. Okay, we finished drawing our petals here, as you can see, and now we're going to color them in. I'm going to be using the colors white and red. So for the white one, I'm going to be using this shimmer white eyeliner. I'm going to be using the pencil part of it. So I'm going to do it like this, color one petal at a time. I'm going to skip over though, so I could also use red, the color red. So I'm doing this. As you can see, it's pretty shimmery. I'm going to skip over one and color that one white. Okay, got my white petal ones. So for the red one, I'm going to be using the spiced eyeshadow color. So I'm going to be dabbing some on my brush. So now I finished coloring all my petals, and now I'm going to get started on the nose part of the makeup look. I'm going to be using the same shade, which is called Nightlife, and I'm coloring in my nose to create a nice dark color on my nose. So I finished coloring in my nose, and now I'm going to get started on the lips. I'm going to be using this LA Colors lipstick, and it's in the shade Mauve Glaze. And I'm going to be coloring in my lips with the lipstick. I finished coloring my lips, so now I'm going to move on to some details on the face. I'm going to do like stitch-like details. You're going to see in a few minutes how I do them. And I'm going to be using the same eyeliner I used. I finished adding all the stitches on my face. And now I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Paris eyeliner pencil in the color white. And I'm going to be coloring in some white dots to add more color to the look, as you can see. Now I drew this cloud-like figure on my face as an extra. And we're going to be filling in with a nice red color, and I'm going to be using the red eyeshadow that I used earlier. Now I'm using in my finger to color the red eyeshadow in. So I finished coloring in my chin, and now I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist black mascara, and I'm going to be applying it on both of my eyes. I'm also going to be adding some highlight, and I'm going to be using the shade Glimmer and apply it throughout different parts of my face. Last but not least, I'm going to be using the Dewy Coconut Setting Spray as a nice final touch for my makeup to last longer. So here is a full overview of our makeup look. I'm very happy how it came out. And I also added some accessories, and I also put on an outfit to go along with the makeup, which I'm going to be showing you guys in just a few. So here's an overview of an outfit I put together. I have on a black zippered skirt with an off-the-shoulder shirt with some rose pattern at the end of the sleeves and some black high heels. And a nice flower headband at the top with a veil in the back. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And obviously don't forget to subscribe and follow all my social media pages. Bye guys.